Hey, this is Cassie, and you're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.
Shout out to Blue Blood Sports TV.
You're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.
Shout outs to Blue Blood Sports TV.
You're watching Blue Blood Sports TV. Hola, habla Cindy, está viendo Deportes TV.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, undefeated lightweight superstar boxer, currently WBA lightweight world champion, Gervonta Tank Davis, was recently asked about a future mega showdown with unified lightweight superstar boxer VASYL Lomachenko. And Gervonta Tank Davis had this to say, quote, he says, VASYL Lomachenko is older now. VASYL Lomachenko wants to push for a mega fight. I'm young. I'm not interested in facing him right now or in a rush to face VASYL Lomachenko. So I'm going to take my time, end quote. This is not the language that we want to hear coming from Gervonta Tank Davis. He just had his first big step-up fight. And that being against Yuriorkis Gamboa, right? In which, he went 12 rounds in his first step-up fight. He went 12 rounds. Everybody else, he hadn't been past 9 rounds, right? Because he was, his explosion, his athletic ability took over, and he hadn't been past 9 rounds. But maybe that's due to the competition, right? Or the lack thereof competition, should I say, right? And so with that said, we need to see Gervonta Tank Davis in there with better opposition. Now all the talk of Gervonta Tank Davis avoiding the best opposition is going to start. People already started to talk regarding him going 12 rounds with the 37-year-old, past his prime, chinny Yuriorkis Gamboa, who tore and ruptured his Achilles in the second round and was still able to go another 10 rounds, right? So this was his first step-up fight. Now you have what's considered the best in the lightweight division. I personally consider Devin the Dream Haney the real WBC lightweight world champion, undefeated superstar boxer, the best at 135. But people are going to say, and the majority of the public and mainstream media, quote unquote, are going to tell you VASYL Lomachenko is the best in the division. If you have VASYL Lomachenko, who's going to fight Teofimo Lopez in April for a unification bout, and he's stating that he wants to fight you, regardless of his age, never mind his age, right? Let's get the fight. Why would Tank Davis come out and state that he's trying to take his time? But when it comes to other fighters, such as Devin Haney, when it comes to Teofimo Lopez, when it comes to Ryan Garcia, when it comes to Tevin Farmer, you quick to tell them that you would blow them out the water and they barking up a tree they're not ready to climb. But yet when it comes to VASYL Lomachenko, your approach, your language, your body language is all different. And it makes people speculate. It makes people question, do you even feel like you could beat VASYL Lomachenko? I personally think that Gervonta Tank Davis will knock out VASYL Lomachenko. But we have to see him in the ring to do so. You can't continue this language. We can't continue to say Gervonta Tank Davis is the superstar. Yes, you're a superstar. Yes, he's a superstar. But we need to see you in the ring with the absolute best. Going back and forth with Terrence Bud Crawford, undefeated WBO welterweight superstar boxer. Terrence Crawford is stating, stay away from Devin Haney and VASYL Lomachenko because you're going to get exposed. And we're going to see, because this is the fight that's coming. The fight that's coming is Gervonta Tank Davis versus Leo Santa Cruz. We already saw Leo Santa Cruz lose. Now, we already saw VASYL Lomachenko lose, but nobody's going to confuse Leo Santa Cruz with VASYL Lomachenko as far as talent goes. No disrespect to Leo Santa Cruz, because I like Leo Santa Cruz. But nobody's going to confuse Leo Santa Cruz with VASYL Lomachenko as far as talent goes. Nobody considers Leo Santa Cruz on the pound for pound list, right? We want to see Gervonta Tank Davis in the ring with the best. Gervonta Tank Davis can't continue on this path. At this point in time, Gervonta Tank Davis is experienced. He's selling out. He sold out his hometown in Baltimore. He sold out in Atlanta. He sold out in California. Now it's time you stepped up an opponent, Yorioka Gamboa. Now is the time that you have to continue stepping up opponents. They can't continue to throw him guppies and call him a shark. No, we're going to have to see him fight some whales. We're going to have to see him fight some other sharks. We're going to have to see him fight some dolphins. Somebody that's going to test him. Yeah, Leo Santa Cruz is a step up, but Leo Santa Cruz is a 130-pounder. So essentially, Gervonta Tank Davis struggled to make 135 in his first attempt. Now he's going to go back down to 130 and make 130 comfortably? I'm going to find that hard to believe. He was struggling to make 130 already. That's the reason why he moved up to 35. Because there were still viable fights at 130. If that was the case, if he comfortably made 130. So then you moved up to 135 and you still miss weight. Now he's going to drop back down after one fight at 135 and go back down to fight Leo Santa Cruz at 130? Or they're going to make Leo Santa Cruz come up to 135, who recently just made his debut at 130, coming up from 126. So how is that any level of competition? Leo Santa Cruz coming to 135? Or is it going to be a catchweight? You see, so these are things that's going to leave people to question what's taking place in the direction of his career. It's going to lead people to continue to criticize him and say he's ducking and he's cherry picking. Devin Haney is looking to fight VASYL Lomachenko straight away. Teofimo Lopez has been looking to fight VASYL Lomachenko. He had to go through a rough, rugged champion in Richard Comey to get to VASYL Lomachenko, and this is exactly what Teofimo Lopez is doing. This is the path that he's on. But yet, Gervonta Tank Davis has been considered a star far longer than Teofimo Lopez, and he's still reluctant, and his team, Mayweather Promotions, is still reluctant to make the fight happen. And if they believe in his talent and believe he could beat Lomachenko, then make it happen. There's no point in waiting. What are we waiting for? What is he waiting for? Every day you get older, you don't get younger. He's in his prime right now. You take the mantle from VASYL Lomachenko while it's still worth something. What are we waiting for? Okay, so you're gonna go. You're not in a rush to make the Lomachenko fight happen? That's the biggest fight you can make for your career. It would be the biggest fight, the third biggest fight in the sport of boxing, behind Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua, which is the heavyweight division, and as the heavyweight division goes, the sport of boxing goes. They carry the division. Then we got the welterweight division, was the second glamour division in the sport, and we have Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence. The next biggest fight in the sport would be Gervonta Tank Davis versus VASYL Lomachenko. So you're not eager to make the biggest fight in boxing, and you have the upper hand, you're the younger fighter, you're in your prime? And I believe VASYL Lomachenko is ripe for the picking. Don't wait till you get older and then people could discredit you. No, take it right now while he's considered the pound for pound best. I believe Tank Davis could beat him. But it comes into question, does his team and do he believe he could beat VASYL Lomachenko? Because this is a fight that should have been made already, that they should be chomping at the bit to make. After Yorioka Gamboa, I understand they already got a fight lined up for Leo Santa Cruz, pay-per-view fight. And that's all good because Lomachenko still have to get past Teofimo Lopez. So that's cool. But after that, it needs to be full steam ahead for VASYL Lomachenko. Not saying that you taking your time to age him out, because that sounds truly bad. I truly hope that this fight gets made after he gets past Leo Santa Cruz, and should VASYL Lomachenko get past Teofimo Lopez, because it's going to make it look bad for Gervonta Tank Davis to be paraded around as this mega star in the sport of boxing, And then you have these young guys like Devin Haney and Teofimo Lopez taking all the risks. Because then you're going to have to consider them the true stars in the sport of boxing over Gervonta Tank Davis. Imagine Devin Haney goes on and beats the winner Javier Fortuna and Luke Campbell, regains his WBC title, then go ahead and beat Vasy Lomachenko. And Tank Davis fights Leo Santa Cruz, Yuriorkis Gamboa. It's not close. Because I would truly favor Javier Fortuna to beat Yuriorkis Gamboa. And I believe Luke Campbell would beat Yuriorkis Gamboa. And Vasy Lomachenko, we already know how he's perceived. So that's 2 mega victories for Devin Haney, who's younger. About 4 years younger. Nearly 5 years younger than Gervonta Tank Davis. So, I mean, it's time to make moves for Tank Davis. Can't continue to go on this pace. But that's all I got for y'all. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed? Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shouts out to the entire LDBC. Shouts out to New Media. Shouts out to Black Media Raw. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.
Blue Blood Sport TV, baby, from the Empress. Much love.